Winston, and it's day 187 of Walk with Winston. Today I'm coming to you from my hometown of Virginia Beach. So, is your calendar completely full and your to-do list just overwhelming you? And there's nothing more frustrating than just feeling this sense of overwhelm and just packed schedule. This is the one thing that just used to drive me absolutely crazy when I was in my corporate role. And yet, as I look back over my life, and I bet as you look back over yours, it was those times of margin where you basically took a look at your calendar, you took a look at your to-do list, and you said, you know what, I'm setting all of this aside. And I'm just going to create an opportunity with open hands for God to give me a connection, to give me something that I am not expecting, something that I am not striving for, something that I am not working towards. And just to be open to, quote, random connections. You know, in the Bible, God's connection with people is often referenced as a still small voice. And if we have got a calendar that is filled to the brim, a to-do list that is a mile long, and we're not creating space for God that still small voice to reach us, how many of these divine appointments are we just completely missing? Because we're just so busy. We've got, a million podcasts to listen to. We've got a million books that we're trying to do, but we're not creating space. And so last week this time, I was in Chicago, and I was learning about the real benefits from people who did half of what they did the year before and had double the results. That got my attention. So many of these so-called gurus out there today talk about hustle, 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 grind, grind, grind. And what I notice in my own life is that never really served me. All it did was wear me out. It took away my creativity, took away inspiration that came from within. And so this upcoming few days, what if you just said, that to-do list, not so important. That schedule, I've got to find a way to completely unplug and take time away from what I'm doing. And instead, I just allow what's going to happen. That happened to me earlier this week. I had a random inspirational moment happened, and it's turning into something beautiful that I could not have had in my business plan this year, could not have even had on my radar prior to this meeting. So as an example, today here in Virginia Beach, I've got 2 meetings that have just magically appeared on the calendar. These are relationships that I've had and nurtured for a long time. And I'm going into these with open hands because I have no idea where these conversations will go. But by releasing and allowing, something beautiful is going to happen. So in your schedule, let's start creating more margin. Let's do less and be more. With that, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon.